What if I told you that the key to getting stronger, faster, and more disciplined isn't competing with others, but competing with yourself? Welcome to the world of personal records, or PRs, where your biggest rival is the person you were yesterday. Personal records, or PRS, are taking over the fitness world. From social media influencers setting crazy weightlifting goals to weekend runners shaving seconds off their best times, this trend is reshaping how we approach fitness. But why are PRs so powerful? The answer lies in psychology. Experts say PRs are uniquely motivating because they are calibrated to an individual's ability. Think about it. If you're trying to break your own best time, lift your heaviest weight, or hold a plank for just a few seconds longer, that challenge is tailored specifically for you. It's not about winning or losing, it's about growing. Dr. Ashton Anderson, a computer science professor from the University of Toronto, studied PRs in chess. He found that players perform best when their goal is just within reach. It's the sweet spot between difficulty and achievability. And it's not just chess. Studies show this applies to sports, academics, and even the workplace. Take the legendary sprinter Usain Bolt. He wasn't always racing against other people, he was constantly chasing his own fastest time. That's how he broke the 100-meter world record twice. It wasn't about beating his competitors, it was about pushing himself beyond his own limits. Have you ever noticed that comparing yourself to others can sometimes be discouraging? Research shows that competition with others can lead to self-doubt and burnout. But PRs, they're all about self-improvement. Andrew Martin, a researcher on motivation, explains that PRs offer clearer goals and fewer unlucky breaks because you're in complete control of your own progress. A great example of this mindset is David Goggins. He went from being overweight and struggling to run a mile to becoming one of the world's toughest endurance athletes. His approach? Chasing PRs every single day, whether it's pull-ups, ultramarathons, or mental toughness challenges. Goggins proves that self-competition builds resilience. So, how do you set a PR that actually motivates you? The first step is choosing an activity. Experts suggest picking something you either love or something that challenges you. BJ Fogg, a Stanford social scientist, realized he wasn't built for endurance races. Instead, he focused on 1-minute sprints on a rowing machine. That's where he found his zone. And then there's Emily, a mother of two who never considered herself an athlete. 8 months after giving birth, she set a goal to run a half marathon. At first, even a mile felt impossible. But with steady progress, she completed her race and set a PR that she never thought possible. Once you've set your goal, how do you actually beat it? Here are a few science-backed strategies. Don't just aim for an abstract goal. Define what a win looks like. For example, if you want to run faster, track your mile time and aim to cut off a few seconds every month. Ever wonder why athletes have pre-game rituals? Visualization and music play a huge role in peak performance. Before attempting a PR, pump yourself up with a motivational speech or power song. Sometimes, you might fail to hit your main goal, but another PR is hiding in plain sight. Maybe you didn't lift the heaviest weight, but you did more reps than ever before. Recognizing these small wins keeps you motivated. PR chasing is exciting, but be careful not to push too hard. Fitness trainer Hannah Eden emphasizes progressive overload, which means gradually increasing your efforts instead of jumping too quickly. Overtraining leads to injury and burnout. Look at Tom Brady. He played in the NFL for over 2 decades, constantly adjusting his training for longevity. His secret? Knowing when to rest and when to push. Did you know you can set PRs outside of exercise? Whether it's writing the most words in a day, reading the most books in a month, or even doing the most push-ups while smiling, PRs exist everywhere. One family turned house chores into a game, timing how fast they could clean the table and wash dishes. They kept breaking their own record, making it fun instead of a chore. At the end of the day, PRs aren't about being the best in the world. They're about being the best version of yourself. It's about self-discovery, resilience, and finding joy in progress. So, what's your next PR going to be? Whether it's fitness, creativity, or daily habits, challenge yourself, push past limits, and celebrate the wins.